So not a very long video today, but I'm going to try and turn a Tealight holder or base out of ash. I've tried turning a bowl out of ash and it was awful. I'm never going to buy a bowl blank out of ash again. I haven't tried a spindle blank. I haven't tried that yet. Hopefully that's going to be better, but the bowl blank didn't really work very well. So let's go to the lathe and get started. So instead of the Tealight sitting in the base on its own, I found these plastic cups that fit in there. This was out of another holder. I stole it, but yeah, it can go in there. I'll bore out a hole. Might use a forcing bit, but I don't think I have one this big. And that'll seat in there, and you can normally just glue them in with a bit of hot glue on the bottom, and that's enough for it to stay in. I've got it mounted in a worm screw, and that's mounted in my chuck at the moment because it doesn't actually fit into the shaft from the motor. This is the bottom, so I'll make the chuck expand into this bit. Still need to do a bit of shaping on the sides, but I'll make it expand into this bit, then I'll flip it around. So I'll take the worm screw out, and then I'll do shaping and stuff, and then I'll hollow out the inside, this side here. So I just flipped it around. That's where the worm screw was, and I'm going to do some shaping. I'm not really sure what shape I'm going with. I think I'll go with a bit sort of more tapered to the top, so it's thinner at the top, so lesser diameter at the top. And then after I've figured out the shape, and I use the plastic thing to determine how much I'll taper it and stuff. I'll figure out boring it out with. I'll probably do it partly with a parting tool, partly with a ball gouge and stuff. I'm not really sure how to do it yet. One of those square carbide cutter things would be quite useful at the moment, but they're quite expensive, so I haven't bought one of them. after I've sanded that down to 1200 grit, I use just a paper towel to get out all the dust when the lathe's turning, to get out the dust from the pores. Then I apply some wax onto here, just Brie wax clear. You can see that there, and that polishes up really nice, and then you buff it out on the highest speed. So that's what I've done. I've added a few, well, not beads, but a few indents there, just using a skew. I didn't sand the inside because you're not really going to see that. And so I've got my Tealight in the holder, and now I'm going to put it in. It's nice and tight, so you won't have to glue it. Put it in there, and then I'll take it off the lathe and show you a few pictures of it.